Jared, can you hear me? Who is that? All right, Lance, how are you talking to me? In the truck? All right, which number is this one? 1 or 2? Testing 1, 2, 3, checking 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to go ahead and check number 2 now, all right? Steve? All right, can you hear me on 2? Check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, check. Testing 1, 2, 3, check. Testing 1, 2, 3, check on 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, check on 2. No, can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, all right, but so I'm loud and clear. I can't hear myself on this one. So what does that mean? Oh, that's why. No, that's not why. Check 1, 2. So both mics are okay? Okay. I still don't have monitor up here, so everything looks good with my connections on this end. I'm going to try something else at the truck.
Hey, I'm upstairs now. No, I do not. Yeah, I just turned it on and back off. So, or off and back on. So, we'll see. All right, I'm here. Oh, man. One of the Centerville kids is putting on one of those clear masks. He about to go off. You know what I'm talking about? Jared, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but he's about to go off. Bruh, remember when, what's his name? LeBron James put on one of them. He dropped like 60. Same thing. No, I swear they always go off when they put the masks on. Yeah. Bang out. Boo! Hey, I'll tell you. Hey, they don't have their stuff on, so you got to text them. Springboro, you know, they just got fouled. I'll commentate for you, Jared, but it's Springboro's got 9, and Centerville just committed their 10th, so we're in the double bonus now. All right, we got number 14 at the line. He missed the first one. Oh, shit, Jared. What? He made the second. 25 seconds left. Centerville with the ball. Number 10 has it up top, directing traffic. Passes it back to number 22 into the corner to the big man. Takes it up middle. No. Missed it, but he gets the rebound. It's good. We have a tie game. Tie game with 5 seconds left. Oh, my Lord. Here, I'll turn it back on. No, I'm turning it off and back on. Yeah, it is. No, HDMI, no signal. Hey, one of them got the headset on. No, he don't got the headset on. Oh, overtime. Of damn course, bro. I'm not going to leave here till like 7:30. What the? What, Jared? All right, I'm done. All right, I am. But I want to talk to you guys. All right. Hey, it's only 3 minutes. All right, Centerville or Springboro just made a basket. They're up 2. I'm trying to get their attention. They don't have them on. What'd you say? Throw something at them. I'm weak. They're not paying attention at all. They're definitely looking at the cheerleaders right now. All right, got their attention. They're putting it on. All right, one of them has it on. Tell them. He's on the right. He's on Centerville's. Yeah, they're good. We're good. Wow, did you see that, Jared? That hit the top of the backboard, just like an inch from being out of bounds. They're gonna find a way to go into double overtime or some stupid. Oh my God, let them play. Oh, my Lord. That's game. To travel. Oh, my God. Get it over with. No one cares about the freshmen. Centerville can win this game. They might win it. No, they're going to trap them. Aw, shit. That's game. Bruh. Yes. Huh? There's nothing on the scoreboard. And they don't have their headset on, but they should right now. It should say replay right next to it. Have them put their hand in front of it. You're going to have to let me know when I can start. Okay. And then is there any way you can cut it so you're not talking in my ear the whole game? All right. All right, folks, welcome here tonight to the Domino's Gymnasium, home of the Springboro Panthers. We're here for the JV matchup between the Centerville Elks and the Panthers of Springboro. On the court for the Elks, we have number 2, Eli Greenberg, number 13, Ethan Greenberg, number 24, Owen Dobson, number 22, Jamar Montgomery, and number 4, Cohen Ellis. And then for the Springboro Panthers, we have number 2, Cam Cox, number 3, Carson Brigger, number 1, Brandon Wilhite, number 23, Jack Gregor, and number 21, Drew Davis. So Springboro tips it back to the Centerville, number 13. That's Ethan Greenberg controlling the ball up top. Pass it off to Ellis. Ellis back to Montgomery. Greenberg to the corner. The three-point just off. Ellis gets the rebound and puts it back in for 2. So the Elks draw first blood here tonight. Springboro controlling the ball, and it's stolen away by Ellis. And it's going to be a foul call on number 21 from Springboro. That is Drew Davis. Passes it into Ellis. Ellis to Montgomery. Montgomery back to number 2. That's Eli Greenberg. Passes it to Ethan Greenberg. Back to Ellis. The three-pointer is good. So Cohen Ellis has a quick 5 points here early for the Centerville Elks. And just as soon as they get the ball, the Springboro Panthers turn it right back over. Greenberg passes it into the other Greenberg, Ethan that is. And Ethan takes it to the hole, and the Elks are up 7-0 early, and Springboro is forced to take a 30-second timeout. So what we're seeing here early is the Panthers are having trouble keeping the ball when they do have it. So Centerville is pressuring them at half court with their steals. So will that be a common theme throughout the game? And will Springboro be able to work that ball in on offense? And Springboro's defense, they're letting them pass it around up top. And when they do let them pass it around up top, they find holes in their weak holes in their defense to get it down low. We have Drew Davis passing it in. And you can see here early, Centerville's pressuring with a full court press early. Has a little trouble getting in, but does get it into number 2, Cam Cox. Back to Davis. Or correction, that is Drew Davis. Wilhite has it now. Passes it back to Cox. Cox pressured by Greenberg. Wilhite takes it in. The floater, it's good. So Springboro finds their first 2 points of the night. And Centerville's just back on the attack. Ethan Greenberg swings it over to Eli Greenberg, and the three-pointer is good. So that's quick 10 points for the Elks in less than 2 minutes in the game. Springboro getting it across half court. Swings it all the way to the corner. The three-point shot is just off, and Centerville controls the rebound. Pushing it up the court quick, and that's a hard foul. The foul is going to be on number 21, Drew Davis. That's his second early. So he has all the fouls for Springboro, and it's going to send Ethan Greenberg to the line. Ethan Greenberg, a sophomore, 6'3", though. He's it has him listed as a sophomore, but he sure does look like he's an upperclassman. One of the bigger kids on the court. He makes the second after missing the first, and Springboro once again finds a full court pressure by the Elks. They get it across to Wilhite. Wilhite down low to number 3. That is Carson Brigger. Brigger with the jumper, and that brings a total of 4 for the Springboro Panthers. Greenberg up top. Ellis back to Greenberg. Swings it all the way over to Owen Dobson. Back to Greenberg, the three-pointer. It's just off, and it's going to go out of bounds. So it's going to be Springboro ball. Here you see it again, our full court pressure from the Elks. And they have trouble getting it in, but it's going to be a foul on Dobson. That's his first and the team's first. And just as soon as he commits the foul, he's going to be subbed in by number 5, Braylon Newcomb. Braylon Newcomb in the game is guarding number 1. That's Wilhite. Wilhite gets it across half course and is now guarded by Cone Ellis. Back to Wilhite, looks down low, thought about it, but pulled off. Puts a couple moves on him, kicks it out to the corner, and the jumper is just off the back of the iron. It's going to be a foul on Springboro. That's number 2, Cam Cox. So it's going to be his first and the team's third. Cohen Ellis thought about shooting 3, passes it off to Newcomb. Newcomb over to Ethan Greenberg. Ellis from the corner. It's just off. Greenberg with the rebound, puts it up. Might have been a foul there, but no call. The other Greenberg brother is fouled. Number 2, that's Eli Greenberg. He's going to go to the line. Oh, correction, that was on the floor. And the foul's on number 23, Jack Greger, his first and the team's 4th already. So Panthers already have 4 fouls here with just a little under 3.5 to play in the first quarter. That foul trouble could become a thing in the second quarter. It's number 22, Jamar Montgomery, puts a spin move on him in the jumper, and they're going to call goaltending. So the basket is good, and that brings a total for 13 for the Elks here early. Once again, you see a little trouble getting it in, but they do get it in and across half court quick. Cox passes it off to Wilhite. Wilhite drove it in, but stepped back and hit the jumper. So that's his 4th point of the night. To Eli Greenberg. They're going to call a block. That foul is on number 1, Wilhite. His first and the team's 5th. So with only just under 3 minutes to play, 5 fouls. That's going to become an issue for the Panthers here in the second quarter, as the first toss from Eli Greenberg's good. And we see coming to the table for the Centerville Elks, number 1, Grant Stoller. He takes out Cohen Ellis. Cohen Ellis had 5 points before being subbed out. And the second free throw is good. So it's 15-6 here. The Elks are up by 9 with 2 minutes and 51 seconds to play. And it's gonna be a timeout call by Coach Devon Hartman. Devon Hartman, Coach Hartman looked visibly upset there as he called a timeout and stuck his hands out for the full 60 seconds, shaking his head, a little upset with his team. So what we've seen here early is Springboro's a very aggressive team on defense with 5 fouls already. Centerville's well on their way to the bonus and halfway to the double bonus here with 2:51 left to play in the first quarter. And as 60 seconds is up, our referee calls both benches to separate it up and play some ball here. We're running a little behind schedule here at the Domino's Gymnasium. The freshman game before this went into overtime, resulting in a Springboro win. They get it in. It's going to be tipped away by the Elks. So it's going to remain Springboro's ball, but they're going to be inbounding it from the side now. Number 2, Cox, inbounds it to Wilhite. Wilhite guarded by Newcomb in the backcourt. Has a little trouble getting it across, but finds a man open. That's Carson Brigger. Brigger shooting the 3, just a little bit of the iron, and it's going to stay with the Panthers. It looks like number 2, Eli Greenberg, tipped that one. Here we have Braden Wilhite passing it in. Passes it to Cox. Cox 3. Hits the rim twice and is found in the hands of Ethan Greenberg. Ethan Greenberg looking to take it himself. Shoots the jumper, and it's good. So Ethan Greenberg has 5 points early here for the Elks. And we see it again. Springboro having a little trouble getting it across half court. Swings it all the way over to Wilhite. Wilhite thinking about what he wants to do. Puts a spin move on him. The jumper is just off, and it's going to be controlled by Eli Greenberg. Eli Greenberg showing off the handles there at the top. Passes it off to his brother. Ethan takes it himself, and the jumper's good. So 7 points early for Ethan Greenberg. Ethan Greenberg controlling this game for the Elks. Not only on the offensive side of the ball, but on the defensive side as well with some key rebounds. And there he is down there on defense, ready for it. That's number 12, Caden Scott, taking it to the lane, but it's just going to be off. Greenberg passes it up to his brother, and what a connection. That was a full court pass, passes it up to Eli, and Eli's going to get the basket and a chance to make it 3 the hard way. So Centerville up 21-6 here with 1:15 left to play. Eli Greenberg looking to make the 3-point play, and he does. So he gets 3 the hard way, and it puts the Springboro Panthers up by 16. Panthers having trouble putting the ball in the basket here. They find Keith Davenport. He's into the game, the 6'3" junior. Wilhite, the jumper is good. So Wilhite commanding this Panthers offense Wow, Ethan Greenberg controlling this again. That's his 10th point of the night, and we're not even done with the first quarter, folks. It's going to be a Centerville foul on number 13, Ethan Greenberg. That's just the second foul for the Centerville. So safe to say Centerville's not breaking a sweat here. They're not worried about losing this game right now. Up 25-8 and only 2 fouls. Everything's going in their favor. As number 3 Carson Brigger makes the 16-footer. Put his team down by 15. Newcomb slowing it down with just 20 seconds, trying to get the last shot for the Elks. He's guarded by Brigger. It's number 0, Shane McDermott. Finds it down low to number 33, Carter Gerhardstein. Gerhardstein gets 2 and is fouled, so he's going to be on the 3-point. Look for the 3-point play here. That's the 7th foul already, so with only one first quarter with only 7 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Centerville's already in the bonus. The first one just not enough on it and hits the rim. Springboro with 1 second left, forced to shoot a 3, and it's off. So at the end of the first quarter, Centerville's up 27-10. Like I just mentioned earlier, Ethan Greenberg controlling that quarter for the Centerville Elks with 10 points, only 1 foul. He has as many points as the whole Springboro team does. So could be a big night for him, and could be an even bigger night for the Elks. 27 points in 1 quarter. They're well on their way to 100. So here out of the first quarter into the second quarter, Panthers had the ball and turned it over. Finds Cohen Ellis down low, and he turns it right back over. So that's number 2, Cam Cox with the ball. He kicks it to Keith Davenport. Davenport turns it over. Cohen Ellis controlling the ball up top, passes it off to Greenberg. Greenberg swings it all the way over. He's going to be shot. His shot's going to be blocked, and it's going to remain with the Elks, though. In for Springboro, number 21, Drew Davis. For 0, Keith Davenport. Drew Davis, the 5'11" sophomore. Cohen Ellis with the 3, and bang, it's good. So it puts the Elks up by 20 here. That's Will Height with the ball. Will Height travels. Looked like he was going to shoot it, decided not to. In for the Centerville Elks, number 10, Jacob Taylor for Greenberg. So Greenberg's going to take a seat. Cohen Ellis controlling the ball. Passes it off to Stoller. Stoller finds, that's Taylor. Taylor back to Ellis. Stoller with the ball now. Passes it off to Dobson. Ellis looking to control traffic. Ellis thought about shooting it from that far out, but decides not to. Some tough defense here by the Panthers. Decided to turn something on here. Ellis takes it in. He's going to be fouled though. And I don't understand that call. We have our ref down low. He decides not to call it, but our ref up top calls it when the foul was down low. So obviously Coach Hartman was a little upset by the call, but Cohen Ellis nevertheless at the line misses the first one. Springboro's man, Wilhite, they decided to give him a rest here as Cohen Ellis' second free throw is good. They get it into Cox. Cox takes it all the way to the corner, put a spin move on him. Almost lost the ball. The shot by Drew Davis just off. Rebound controlled by number 22, Jamar Montgomery. Montgomery passes up to Newcomb. Newcomb swings it to Ellis. Ellis's three is just off the mark, and it's going to be rebounded by Cox. Cox up to Davenport. Davenport's pass is smacked away. Dobson's three-pointer just off, controlled by Davenport. Davenport passes up to Brigger. Back to Davenport, and one. So Keith Davenport, the 6'3 junior, finds his first points of the night and is going to go to the line to get three the hard way. The foul was on number 24, Owen Dobson from Centerville. As soon as he fouls, he is sat down to take a rest. It appears we have a little issue with Newcomb here. He's pointing at his nose. It looks like he has some white tape over maybe a nose piercing. And the ref may be taking his job a little too serious here. He's going to have Newcomb subbed out. So Eli Greenberg replaces Newcomb after maybe a little issue with his nose. Not sure what happened there. And Keith Davenport completes the three-point play. As soon as he does that, he's subbed off the floor by number one, Braden Wilhite. And Centerville is going to take a timeout. So Springboro first out of the timeout, waiting for Centerville to come out of their timeout. Up 31-13 here with 4:08 left to play in the second quarter. Cohen Ellis with the ball. Passes it off to Greenberg. Greenberg back to his brother, Ethan Greenberg. His three is just off the mark. Back to Ellis. To Eli Greenberg. Eli takes it to the hole. And tough through traffic puts just a little too much on it. And as soon as they get the ball, Springboro turns it over to Montgomery. A nice fake in the corner. But the three-pointer is off the mark, and he gets his own rebound. That's Shane McDermott. Into the corner to Eli Greenberg. His three-pointer is good. So it's going to be 34-13. And Eli Greenberg finds his 11th point of the night. There's going to be a foul on number 4, Cohen Ellis. A little miscommunication there, and it's going to be passed out of bounds. So Springboro turning the ball over once again. We have Ethan Greenberg passing it in to Cohen Ellis and back to Greenberg. Greenberg showing off the handles, tries to take it in, and it is tipped away. Wow. That's Cam Cox taking it down the court. He's going to be fouled and one. Cam Cox at the line, shooting one, looking for his 3rd point of the night. Unable to complete the 3-point play. And Greenberg's going to be looking to take the ball up. Passes it off to Ellis. Ellis to Eli Greenberg. Greenberg into the corner to McDermott. McDermott's 3-pointer just off the mark. Montgomery all the way up in the air. Tips that pass away. It's going to be Springboro ball. Will Height with the ball. Passes it off to Drew Davis. Drew Davis with the ball up top now. The 3-point shot. It's going to be off the back of the iron, controlled by Eli Greenberg. No foul, though. Eli looking to push the ball up. Passes it off to Cohen Ellis. Cohen Ellis gets it down low to Ethan Greenberg. Takes him to his right. High off the glass, and it's good. So Ethan Greenberg with his 12th point of the night. Keith Davenport with the ball now. He dribbles it off himself. Keith Davenport having a little bit of a rough night here. With only 3 points, but not great with the ball. Cohen Ellis taking it up now. Guarded by Will Height. McDermott. There's going to be no shot and a foul on the floor committed by number 21. That is Drew Davis. Drew Davis is 3rd. So someone's going to check in for him. It's going to be number 2, Cam Cox. So McDermott's first shot's no good. And there's going to be a foul. Oh, no foul. It's just out of bounds. It's going to remain with Springboro. Number 12, Caden Scott with the ball. Passes it back to Cam Cox. Cam Cox a little trouble getting it across half court, but he does. Takes it to the hole and too hard off the glass. Pass up to Eli Greenberg. Eli Greenberg with the tough bucket and one. So Eli Greenberg looking to get He gets his 13th and going to the line for his opportunity to get 14 on the night. The foul's on number one, Will Height. Will Height's third, so we had 2 players here early for the Panthers in foul trouble. 3 fouls on number 21, Drew Davis, and 3 fouls on Brandon Wilhite. Not great from Brandon Wilhite. Wilhite's their man, been their man with the ball early here as Greenberg completes the 3-point play. Like I was saying, Wilhite is their man, and he can't foul out. And on cue, Davenport steps on the line, and he's going to turn the ball right back over to the Elks. So Davenport having a little bit of a rough night, and you can see Coach Hartman there talking to him, trying to get him out of his head. Greenberg with the rebound. So this game for the Elks has been all about the Greenberg brothers, Eli and Ethan. Ethan passes it off. Ellis with the ball now. Down low to Montgomery. High off the glass, and Ethan with the assist to Montgomery. Cam Cox with the ball now, trying to get it across half court. Guarded by McDermott. Passes it off to Brigger. Brigger to Scott in the corner. Back to Barch, the 6'7" sophomore. He's fouled, so he's going to go to the line for 2. Matt Barch, just a sophomore, but 6'6". Misses the first one off the back of the iron. His second shot is up, and it hits almost the same place, but rebounded by the Panthers. The shot by Scott is just off. It's going to be a foul on Springboro. The foul's on number 42, Matt Barch. His first and the team's 10th foul of the night. Coach Hartman looking for an explanation as to why Barch was called for the foul. And maybe after this shot from Ellis, we could see that replay one more time to see what Coach Hartman was trying to get an explanation on that Matt Barch foul. Here we see it again here. Here we are. Matt Barch he's going up for the ball, so I agree with Coach Hartman on this one. Not a great foul call. We have Greenberg passing it in. McDermott with the long 3. It's just off. And Ethan Greenberg and Montgomery get tied up there, and Montgomery hangs on him a little bit as a bit of an apology. Scott inbounding the ball, gets it to Cam Cox. Up to Brigger, back to Cam Cox. Eli Greenberg tries to get up with her the dunk and is unable to get it. So we're going to have a foul with 0.3 seconds left. That's going to be on number 0, McDermott, his first and the team's 7th. So with 0.3 left, we're going to shoot some free throws. At least one, maybe another one. Cam Cox makes the first one, so we're going to see another one from him. So Cam Cox makes the second one. It's going to be no shot. So at half, Centerville Oaks 42, Springboro Panthers 17. We'll see you back for some second half action.
up the second half of the junior varsity game. Centerville leading 42-17 over the Springboro Panthers. And leading all scorers for the Elks with 14 points. Number 2, Eli Greenberg. And then followed by his brother Ethan with 12. Then you have Cohen Ellis with 10. Centerville has the opening tip here for the second half. There you see Montgomery. That one deflected away. Pushes it up court. Wilhite's going to shoot a 3 and drills it. That cuts the lead to 22. Wilhite has 9 in the game now. Leading scorer for the Panthers. Ball tipped away the other way. Wilhite gets it. Wilhite's going to shoot another 3. Wilhite back-to-back threes for the Panthers and cuts it under 20. Wilhite now 12 points in the game, 6 in the last 30 seconds. Springboro's full court press defense forced 2 turnovers, and then Greenberg gets an easy layup at the other end. Out of bounds, it's going to go back to Centerville. And that one out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Elks. Ethan passes it down low to his younger brother. He's fouled on the way up. Foul was on number 21, Drew Davis. Greenberg misses the second. And a foul.
Number 5, Brandon Newcomb. Newcomb now coming in from Centerville.
Inbound pass. Greenberg taking it up court. Greenberg passes to his brother in the corner, and he buries a 3. That gives Ethan 15. Pass up court the other way. Back up now down low. That one is up and good for Montgomery. That 3 for another Ethan Greenberg with the steal, and that gives him 18, and Springboro takes another timeout as they've now fouled down 30. Take a look here in the replay. Greenberg with an easy steal, sets himself in the corner and just buries a 3. There you take a look at both huddles. Not really much probably being said in the Centerville huddle with a 30-point lead late in the second half, but these JV teams are finishing it up, and they've only got one game left on the season after tonight. Springboro breaking their timeout huddle. Springboro has 2 timeouts left, as 4 for the Elks. Now Centerville's going to kind of play a full court press here. Centerville almost comes away with a turnover. Will Height splits 2 defenders, pulls up from the free throw line, and that one is short. Brigger tried to save it falling out of bounds, and long outlet pass up court and fouled. No shot. He traveled. Springboro breaking the press, gives it to Will Height in the corner. Catch and shoot. Will Height off the side of the iron. Offensive rebound, but turned through away. Centerville pushes up court. Eli Greenberg gets the soft roll. Greenberg has 19 in the game. One more now than his brother. Cross court pass. Will Height buries his third 3 of the quarter. Centerville just passing it around, waiting to find something down low. And a nice shot there by Newcomb. Newcomb has 2 points, that's actually his first 2 points of the game. 3 at the other end for Springboro. That one is off, out of bounds. It's going to stick with the Panthers, though. Inbound pass, gets it to Will Height. Will Height, fire from behind the arc of this quarter, 3 for 4. Now he's going to back up, he's going to drive in, passes to the corner, 3 on the way, and that one is buried in the corner by Jack Greger. Springboro trying to trap in the corner. Centerville's gotten the last couple outlet passes to go off the inbound, and drive in here, pass over. That 3 on the way is no good from Stoller, but another offensive rebound for the Elks. Newcomb going to drive in. Newcomb fouled before the shot. That one will be the 4th on Will Height. And you see Will Height checks out as Scott checks in for the Panthers. Long inbound pass goes it back almost to half court. Gives it down low to Hardstein. Ball stolen away by Springboro, pushes it up court. That one stolen back away from the by the Elks. And what an interception midair there by Greger. Greger fakes the pass out and just can't get it to roll. So we're under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter of our junior varsity game of the week. Newcomb trying to get the drive on Scott. Montgomery kicks it back out to Newcomb. Out of bounds, it's going to stay with now the refs are going to huddle. And it's actually going to go back to Springboro. It's going to be a reach-in foul on number 0, McDermott. That's his second. Team's first of the half. Three here is up and good for number 2, Cam Cox. Springboro's defense not giving up yet. Passes back out to McDermott. 50 seconds left. Couldn't finish at the rim. Hardstein. Springboro dribbling back the other way. Drive in, kick out. 3 on the way. Gregor hits off the back of the iron too hard. And a reach-in foul there will be called. It'll be the third. That'll be the second on Scott. "12 seconds left here. Ball poked away. Ball deflected away, 2 seconds left. Full court heave off the side of the iron. And that is how the third quarter will end. Springboro going into the fourth quarter trailing by 25, 57-32 lead the Centerville Elks. All right, it'll be Springboro's ball to start the fourth quarter. And it starts with a turnover there for the Panthers. Pushing it up court, McDermott lost it on the way up, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say that's one off of Centerville. I would like to look at a replay of that next time we get a chance. Ball almost thrown away. Springboro stepping their defense out to the volleyball line. 3 on the way is up, and it is buried there by Andrew Puckett. Or no, sorry, Owen Dobson. Springboro player tripped as he went in, pushes it up court, blocked from behind. Springboro comes away without giving up a layup. Now pushes it up court. Drive in, high arcing shot is off there by Brigger. Ball poked away there by Scott. Scott almost poked, or got it poked away again. And then finally, Scott's going to be called for a foul. That'll be his third. Inbound goes to Stoller. Foul on the shot. And that'll send Centerville back to the line to shoot two more. That one's on Gregor. That'll be his third, team's fifth. Gahardstein at the line. Misses the front end of the two. Gahardstein makes the second, pushes it back up to a 29-point lead. Three there is up and good for number 2, Cam Cox. He has 10 in the game. Foul going to be called on Gregor. That'll be his fourth. Fletcher's going to come into the game now for the Panthers. Gahardstein kicks it back up top of the key to McDermott. McDermott's going to drive in, can't get the flow to the fall. Ball's on the ground, and Fletcher fighting for it as he was up. Kicking the corner three, Fletcher. That one's off the side of the iron. Centerville pushing it back up court quickly. Down low to McDermott, and he's going to dribble back out to the top of the key. Kicks it over in the corner. Three is up and good for Andrew Crompton. He has hit 2 threes this quarter, has himself 6 in the game. That one thrown out of bounds. And now you see Centerville's going to clear the bench. Drive in here by Crompton. Kicks it back out, lost it. And Gregor's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Gregor's first one rims around. Gregor misses both, but an offensive rebound for Springboro. Gregor trying to find somebody to give it to. Kicks it back up top to I don't have a number 11 on my roster, so we'll figure out his name. Offensive rebound again, though, for Springboro, and he's fouled. That is number 30, Aiden Orberding. Long inbound pass goes out to Orberding. Ball deflected away. Loose ball picked up by Centerville. Up off the glass for a layup is Larry Pridgeon. Ball kicked out. Orberding drives, kicks it back out. And that shot off the back of the iron by Brian Harris. Wilhelm will pick up the foul for Centerville. And that will put Harris at the line to shoot 2. Harris makes the second. Drive, kicks it down low, back up top. Wilhelm's going to shoot the 3, and he is just a little bit short. Springboro comes away with the board. Ball deflected. It's going to go back to the Elks. As we wind down, and Springboro will get ready for senior night. Actually, as I'm looking over their roster, they've got one senior player, and that is number 5, Chase Greavy. Kick over in the corner, drive in. Thomas's shot is up and good. And then they have 3 varsity or 3 senior cheerleaders. The Panthers do. 3 there is off the side of the iron by Springboro. Easy layup underneath for Wilhelm. His first bucket of the game. 52 seconds left. Three there is up and off. Harris with the rebound, and that one rims out as it was halfway down. And a travel called there. So we have 23.9 seconds left. Three is off the side of the iron. Tried to save it from going out of bounds. And that one is going to do it. Centerville dominates from the beginning and wins it by 34. 70-36. The Elks are victorious, and that makes the varsity the rubber match of the day as the freshmen won in overtime for Springboro. And we will be back for the varsity game of the week, presented by Minuteman Press of Kettering.
She is currently a member of the Game Day Cheer Squad. Let's hear it for Lauren Strahota. Please join me in giving a round of applause for our senior cheerleaders. Our Game Day competition Disney's Wild World of Sport this coming weekend in Orlando. Good luck to both squads and bring home another national championship. Our final senior tonight, and the lone senior on the basketball team, is Chase Greeley. Chase is being escorted by his parents, Norm and Angie Greeley, and his sister, Katie. Chase has been playing basketball for the past 13 years, including the past 4 seasons with the varsity team. Chase is having his best season as a Panther, averaging 10.4 points and shooting 41.4% from three-point range. Panther fans, put your hands together for Chase Greeley. Thank you to all of the seniors for your contributions to Springboro Athletics.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Domino's Gymnasium, home of the Springboro Panthers. Springboro High School and Centerville High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. The athletes in this game are friendly rivals, and while play on the sport may be spirited, I remind all in attendance that this is a game between young student athletes, and the qualities of good sportsmanship are expected. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Springboro High School, and all fans are asked to respect the effort each one of them put forth in preparing for tonight's game. The officials for tonight's game have met the extensive requirements set forth by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned based upon the process approved by the Ohio High School Sports Association Board of Directors. The officials for tonight's game are Chris Shelton, Robert Maxim, Brian Baller. Ladies and gentlemen, our colors are being presented by the Springboro High School Junior ROTC. We live in a great country with freedoms like no other. To honor America and those who have dedicated their lives to defending those freedoms, please rise, remove your caps, and sing along if you wish for our national anthem.
All right, welcome back inside Domino's Gymnasium as we get ready for tonight's MVCC Varsity game of the week as the 9-11 Springboro Panthers are set to host the 17-2 Centerville Elks here on senior night. Andy, the last time these two teams met, Centerville won down in Centerville in a shellacking 90-43. So what does Springboro have to do tonight to try to send Chase Greavy out a winner for his last game here in Springboro?
Well, Jared, I think what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to play really good defense in the paint. This Centerville team, they're so good at getting easy buckets with Gabe Cups distributing to all their different scorers. They have a great roster top to bottom. And then they're also, on the offensive end, they're going to have to stretch the floor. Springboro shoots 36% from three this season. So if they're going to be successful, they're going to have to knock down outside shots. They're going to have to stretch the defense, and then which will make things easier for them on the inside.
Number 5, Chase sophomore, number 23, Jerome White. Rounding out the starting five for the Springboro Panthers, number 24, sophomore, Bryson Gutman.
All right, now that the teams are introduced, the national anthem sung. Andy, what about the Centerville side of the ball? Who do we have to watch out for?
Well, Jared, we got to watch out for Jonathan Powell. Jonathan Powell, he's a great scorer, scoring almost 18 points a game. He can score from all over the place. And you told me this before the game started. We just need to be on highlight reel alert to see if he's going to, be throwing down dunks all game long, because he definitely loves to get a couple of highlights. And then obviously Gabe Cupps, I already talked about him, the great passer, great scorer. He's going to Indiana, and, can't wait to see what he does at the next level.
The opening tip is won by the Elks, controlled by Cupps, and let's see how he gets it started here. Dang kicks it out to Powell. Powell. There's O'Connor. He's going to drive in and lays it in up off the glass.
Colin O'Connor getting the scoring started off early. Nice cut to the rim. Easy layup.
Greavy's shot no good. What a save there by O'Connor. Should have just let it go out of bounds. Powell sets himself behind the arc and can't get it to fall, but dang, an offensive board. Powell muscles his way in. Cup's going to drive. Hands it off to Gagnon, and dang, up off the glass.
Great ball movement there by the Elks, and the early timeout by the Panthers. You got to love that possession there. If you're Coach Cupps, you get the extra possession. I actually didn't like the initial shot there by Jonathan Powell, but nice job by Dang to get the extra rebound, get it out to his point guard, and then his point guard, finds his big man, and just the extra pass to the open Dang, gets the ball back for, to capitalize on that extra possession that he got the Elks.
I don't know. Powell shoots 43% from behind the arc. I'm fine with him taking that. 43%
Pull up in
in high school.
transition, hand in the face. See, that's a little too contested for me. But
well, let me. I'm just going to read off of Powell's Instagram and some of the college's offers that he's gotten, and just the transition from sophomore to junior year.
Gase drives baseline, shot up, no good.
I mean, he
rebounded, and now in the hands of Cupps, up to Powell. Make that Dang.
Just got one from Virginia Tech, but he's been sitting on Michigan State, Ohio State, Alabama, Notre Dame, Indiana, Xavier, Cincinnati, Texas A&M,
outside, short.
Illinois, Dayton. What if we see these Cupps and Gagnon can't get it to fall, and the tip in there, I believe that was Gagnon. Yeah. But what if we see Cupps and Powell on the floor at Indiana in 2 years?
That would definitely be a lot of fun.
White's going to drive in, fouled by, I believe that's Gagnon.
Two absolutely sensational talents.
And you would think, Mike Woodson, I believe, is the coach at Indiana. You would think he would probably have to lean on those two starting, at least knowing that they played together for a year and a half.
Know that they have some chemistry already coming in. Would definitely be good for the program. A nice job there by Jerome White. He was the leading scorer for the Panthers in their last game, got 10 points against the Elks. Only able to knock down the first free throw.
Cupps gives it Dang. O'Connor. Cupps going to launch a three. Cupps off the side of the iron. Gagnon the other board. Cupps pulls up just inside the line. And did you like that? He turned around and shushed the student section.
Just as they start chanting, he silences them. Great job by Gabe Cupps. And the steal by Dang is going to be in transition to O'Connell in the easy layup there.
O'Connor has 4 points early here for the Elks. He was the leading scorer, or tied for the leading scorer the last time these two teams played with 22. Greavy gives it to Gutman. Butler haven't seen him get a shot off yet, and that's kind of their three-point threat.
Yeah, if they're going to have a shot at winning this game.
Powell pokes it away and out of bounds. It's going to go back to
If the
Springboro.
Panthers are going to have a shot at winning this game, it's going to be by Maxim Butler knocking down a handful of threes.
Well, Brown is not a bad three-point shooter either, and he's not come into the game yet. Actually, I believe Brown might have just came in.
Yeah, as he did.
Well, then you switch out with Butler, so you take off one three-point threat and put in another as Gutman gets the inbounding. That's going to be the second on Gagnon.
Not smart basketball here early by the big man. You don't want to get yourself into early foul trouble. You don't want to hurt your team that way.
Actually, that's only his first. They must have called the foul on somebody else the last time. But Gagnon is going to sit, though. White gets the inbound pass. Yates gives it to Brown. Well, Greavy, at least his namesake, as Yates tries to put up a three. Greavy's namesake, his older brother, Carson, used to shoot the three, and his dad was an excellent three-point shooter back at UD.
Yeah, it was a really tough shot there in the corner by Yates. Contested, not really in the flow of the offense. Got to get a better shot. But Yates has really been excellent over the last 3 games. Scored 54 points, averaging 18 over their last 3 outings. Look for him to have a big night. Cubs with the ball.
O'Connor gives it back to him. Cups makes passes I don't even think he's planning on making before he even lets the ball go. Powell, deep three. That one off the back of the iron. Nice strong rebound there for Gutman. Didn't let anybody try to get underneath him. Out of bounds. That's going to stay with the Panthers. And heads up play there by Greavy to knock it off of. That might have been 12, Matthew Wilkins, as he was going out of bounds. Almost a travel there for White. Yates gives it down low. Gutman knocked away. Going to go back to Centerville. And that's something else Springboro cannot do. They cannot afford to go empty possessions and go multiple turnovers in a row or in one quarter.
Yeah, turnovers really hurting Springboro in the early going. Already 3 here in the first quarter. Really helped the Elks get out to this 10-1 lead. I think Powell might have just gotten away with a walk there.
Cups kicks it over into the corner to O'Connor. Cups going to launch a three. Cups unable to hit. Powell saves it before it goes right out of bounds. Now, what a pass. Did Cups just throw that between the legs? We got to take a look at replay of that one when we get a chance.
Really nice shot there by Powell, though, in that mid area. Pull up by Yates, a little short.
Actually, we're going to take a look at this now. Watch Cups drive in here.
Oh, no, that goes around.
It was around, but close
Powell
enough.
In transition, going back the other way. Going to reset and find Cups. Powell pulls up from 3. No good again. You know, I'm actually really liking this Panthers defense right now. They're letting a lot of threes go and, just trying to protect the inside more. And just as I say that, Centerville knocks down a 3, but I believe that's their first 3-point make of the season, of the game.
1 for 6, and back the other way. White hits a three.
Jerome White with all 4 points here early for the Panthers.
O'Connor's going to launch a three. Almost drilled it. Cups going to launch a three. Cups can't get it to fall.
Yates back the other way. Pushes in transition.
Yates. And they're going to call the block and one. No, they called the charge. Ref come in and signal late.
And that was a late call. I was waiting. I was looking for all the refs, see where the call was going to come from.
Let's take a look here. His feet were moving.
I definitely disagree, Jared. I definitely think that's a charge. I think he got set in time. That was nice defense there. And that could have been a huge momentum swing for the Panthers.
Powell feeds it down low to Dang. Up off the glass.
And Dang is not the best offensive player, but he's a crafty cutter. And, you know, sometimes because he's not the best offensive player, he gets lost on offense. And right there, he gets lost, and he's wide open under the basket. Easy layup there by the veteran guard.
Powell picks up his first foul. Springboro barely got that one in.
Used all 5 seconds right there.
Brown pushing it up court now. Pushes it to Butler in the corner. Brown catch, shoot, and he buries a 3.
Nice job there by Brown. He's going to cut it to 10. The Panthers crowd starting to come to life. And that was excellently executed offense. Brown able to use the screen, get wide open at the top of the key, doesn't hesitate to fire.
Down low to Powell. Powell kicks it out. Now picks it up to Jai. Now you've got Kenny. Powell, deep 3. Powell off center again. Out of bounds. Going to stay with Centerville. Centerville
like
is 1 for 9.
Knocked out of the hands of G.
Centerville substitution, 0 cup. Springboro substitution number 23, White.
See Cups and White come back in for both teams. Centerville 1 for 9 from behind the arc.
Inbound to Jai, and it's up and good.
That one, Springboro just sat there and they just let it happen. Now Centerville's going to come out in kind of a play of a full court.
Great out of bounds call. Great play call there by
Yates
Coach
drives.
Cups.
And that one blocked by Jai.
Erased.
Ooh.
Beautiful job there by Jai as Will Yates was using the backhand there, try and convert the flashy layup.
I don't know.
And Jai comes out of nowhere and says, "No, sir, not
block.
in my house."
And that's going to be a foul there. See if we have a replay of that. That was just, I mean, he just like timed it perfectly.
Gabe Cups is going to pick up his first foul of the game.
And Jai, he was way under the basket.
That might have been on its way down.
That one is close. White gets the inbound pass, gives it to Yates. 50 seconds left.
Pulls
Yates
up.
launches a 3. Jai comes away with the rebound. Gives it down low to Kenny. Cups flips it over to Jai. Down low to Powers. Cups is fouled.
Defense got out of place, and Yates trying to recover, goes over the back, jumps a little early, lands on top of Cups, and that's going to send him to the line.
That'll be the second on Yates. His second, team's second. Just imagine how much more of a lead this could be for Centerville if they could hit any of their 3s. I mean, 1 for 9 that's at least.
Yeah, and I don't think that if you're the Springboro coach, you're happy about being down 12, but it could be way worse.
Right.
Like, Centerville's missed a lot of open 3s, and I think that's
Jai
probably
can't get the
part of the
finger
game
roll.
plan.
And a foul.
Gotta try and make them hit the open, or gotta try and make them hit the long balls instead of, giving them easy stuff around the basket. They've been doing that so far, and if the Panthers can just get something going on the offensive end, this could really get interesting, Jared.
Right, Springboro's defense is keeping them out there. But Springboro's got to help themselves on the offensive side. They got to start at least getting shots off and not just turning the ball over. Yates in the corner. Yates trying to drive in. Kicks it up top, almost knocked away. Jai deflects it. And they're going to call the foul.
They're going to count it and 1. Nice job by Jai. Active on the defensive end, knocks the ball away and doesn't give up on the play. He chases after the loose ball. And then goes up in transition through the contact for the nice finish.
Jai misses it. Yates gets the rebound with 10 seconds left. Gives it to White. White's going to drive in. White drives in. Up
High
off the glass right
is
before
good.
the buzzer sounds. And
Beautiful job there.
White has 6 in the game. Leading scorer for Springboro. And I think we're going to take a look at this again. I would say if you're, I know the score doesn't show it, but the way Centerville shot the 3, I would almost consider that a win for the Panthers that quarter. Trailing 21-9, I know it sounds weird, but like we said, it could be a lot worse. 1 for 9 shooting the Elks, and Springboro was 2 of 3.
And if I'm Springboro, right now I'm like, guys, we got to shoot it more. I mean, are we going to shoot 66% on the game?
Hold on the ball.
No, but if we're going to have a chance to win this thing, we're going to have to, take 23s, because right now we're knocking them down, and we've already said, between Brown and Maxim Butler, they got a couple of sharpshooters out there that can knock down shots. Give those guys a couple more opportunities.
Yates and White have been the ones to hit them this game so far. The only thing for Springboro is I would say you got to try and get to the foul line and hold on to the ball. Right now, you're 2 fouls away from shooting free throws the rest of the half. Nobody really in foul trouble yet for Centerville, but you start to build them up.
It's going to be an inbound to Brown.
Brown guarded by Dang. That could have been a bump. White's going to launch a 3. White doesn't get it to fall. Cups with a board.
Rebounded by Cups, and now to O'Connor. Cups gets it back.
Cups feeds it down low. Trying to go for
Nice
the alley-oop.
job there by
Nice.
White. Gets his hand in there. That would have been a beautiful alley-oop to Jai.
Brown going to drive. Kicks it over in the corner to Gutman. White has it. White's going to drive in. And if you're Springboro, do not dribble back. I don't agree with that call. I think O'Connor touched it.
That's tough right there for Jaden Brown. Just kind of loses the handle of the ball and just goes a little bit too far back. Gonna be another turnover. Let's
Take a look here.
Not able to tell there. Cups.
Oop. O'Connor kicks it over. Powell, 3, corner. Can't get it to fall.
Gangyak chases down the rebound and gets it to O'Connor.
O'Connor's going to drive, kicks baseline, back up to Cups, just inside the 3-point line, and he gets it to fall.
And Gabe Cups knocks down his second jumper of the night.
And that is going to be a foul on Gangyak. I think he might have made contact with the inbounder.
Centerville foul number 34. No foul. Springboro substitution number 4. Yates.
So I guess they call it a delay of game instead.
Then he might have knocked the ball out of his hand. Now you see Brown and Gutman went to the bench. Yates checks back in for Springboro.
This press defense by Centerville has been really good so far tonight.
Butler held scoreless in the first quarter. Springboro whips it around. Yates drives, almost walks. Greavy, 3. Can't get it to fall, and Cups another one-armed rebound.
Brings it up past the timeline. Now over to O'Connor.
O'Connor kicks over. Cups, 3 is no good, but he's fouled. And before Cups goes to the free throw line, I want to take a look. if we can see, did you see O'Connor passed it to where Cups was going to be before he was even there?
Yep. Nice pass by the guard.
Drive in, Cups. O'Connor passes, and then Cups appears.
Steps right into it. Oh, and I don't like that call.
I didn't see.
Jerome
Let's
is in the
take
same
another
boat
look
as
at that
I
one.
am. Cups kind of stuck his leg out a little bit to get the
I didn't
foul
see it, but
call.
I will look.
As you can see, that's the wrong one, but that was a great play by Jerome White. Able to get his hand in there, stop the alley-oop.
Cups makes all three.
Inbound to White, and he's on the attack. Pull up, knocks it
White gets
down.
the
8
fall.
points for Jerome White.
You said he had 10 the last time these two teams meet. He's going to have 10 before the half.
Yeah, he's been really aggressive here tonight.
Now you see Centerville finally starting to slow it down a little bit here, not wanting to play too fast. And again, another pass here down low. Powell going to drive in. Powell can't get the circus shot to fall, but Gangyuk cleans up the boards. And timeout called by Bales for Springboro, and Bales was right in the referee's back pocket as he called that timeout. 17-point lead here for the Elks. If you're in that Springboro huddle, what do you, if you're Bales, what are you telling your team?
I mean, I think you just got to tell them we gotta keep doing what we're doing on defense, because, I mean, I'm viewing this as a win. Not being a Springboro fan or anything, I view this as a win. They've made Centerville miss a ton of three-pointers, and they've played really good defense on the inside. They haven't gotten quite as many rebounds as what they've wanted, but you just gotta get something going on offense. You gotta attack the rim a little better. Make the refs make a call, and because if they can get something going on the offensive end, this game is right within reach. Looking to inbound the ball, throws it deep to Yates, and now he's open in the corner. He's going to pull up,
shoots the
knocks
three, and
it
drills
down.
it.
So cuts the lead to 14, 28-14.
O'Connor can't answer back with one of his own.
That's a tough shot there by O'Connor. Dribbled right into the defense.
Yates, they're going to call the offensive foul.
And I don't agree on that one.
That's his
Yates
third.
is visibly upset, and I completely understand.
He's got to keep his cool, though. I know you're mad about the foul, but you're kind of the one that's been leading this team on the offensive charge.
And his coach was almost as upset as he was. He just looked at the
You
ref
see, he's
with a
still
puzzled
giving the ref
face.
an earful down there on that end. Kick out corner, three. Powell can't get that one to fall.
Powell has not been able to knock anything down from outside tonight.
I don't think it's just Powell. I was about to say O'Connor's the only one to hit a 3-4 there.
I think Gangyuk's got to watch out a little bit. He just kind of stared down the students section.
Now there goes the football chance as Springboro ended Centerville's perfect season opportunity. We were at that game. We called that game. That foul was on Brown.
What a game that was.
Powell gives it back to Cups. And a lot of contact between Cups and White. Cups
Been a
going to
lot of it.
drive. O'Connor's going to shoot the three and makes it.
Nice.
Only the second made three by the Elks, though, tonight. Both
So
by O'Connor,
Makes him
actually.
2 for 14, 15, if I'm reading that correctly. Yeah, 2 for 14. Now Cups in transition. Uses a Gangyuk screen. Sizes up the defender, shoots over top.
Gangyuk,
little
another
short.
offensive board. Another offensive board. And finally cleans it home.
And sometimes size is just just wins in basketball. The 6'8" Ganguk just, towering over all of his defenders. He's getting rebound after rebound.
3:53 to go, second quarter. Springboro calls a timeout.
Is Springboro going to take all their timeouts before half? They only have 2 left for the game.
Maybe. That might be a first.
That would definitely be a first for me. I mean, 3:53 left here in the first half, and only 2 left, and that's a full in the 30, so yeah. I don't know. But Springboro's got to start turning something in. I mean, they've cut down on the turnovers, but still not really getting any shots off. It was, 27-9 or 21-9, I think, at the end of the first, and now Centerville's on an 12-6 run. Tonight's game is brought to you by Minuteman Press of Kettering, where we design, print, and promote you. Coming out of the Panthers' timeout, it'll be their ball inbounding underneath the Elks basket. You see Centerville's going to put everybody in the front court. Brown trying to get through the screen. Butler comes up court with it.
Maxim Butler held scoreless so far in tonight's game.
Greavy also scoreless. Brown gives it off to Greavy again. Greavy going to drive up underneath. And they call the charge. Did they call the charge again? Yes, they did. Greavy called for the charge.
And the home crowd is definitely not liking this, as there's been 3 offensive fouls, 3 charges called on the Panthers. You don't see that too often in a high school basketball game.
Let's take a look here.
And I definitely don't agree with that call. Powell in the corner, looking for somewhere to go with the ball. He goes cross court to O'Connor. Now out to Cups. Keep moving it around. Back to Powell. Powell up for the layup. Double clutches up and in.
And that's a tee up by Powell. So Powell's going to get a technical called against him.
I'm not sure what happened.
It had to have been, he had to have said something. I doubt we have anything on the replay to see if maybe he motioned or anything, but Butler is going to shoot the technical free throws.
That's going to get Maxim Butler on the board and cut the lead back to 20.
That will be Powell's second foul. Butler makes them both. Now,
Substitution, number 1, Dang.
Dang comes back into the game for Powell. So Centerville will get the ball back as well. Butler gets the inbound pass. Trying to get it to Brown. There he does. White's going to drive in. White pulls up, and he's going to be fouled. I believe, was that O'Connor that'll be tagged with it? Yes. That'll be his second. Team 7th. And
as White stays aggressive, as he has been all first half, doing virtually everything for the Panthers.
White makes the first. White the leading scorer with 9, and White actually might be the leading scorer for both teams. You see Jai checks back in as Connor going to take a break. White misses the second. Cups another rebound. I would say Cups is close to 10 rebounds.
We got at least 5 here in the first half. And a really active half for him on the boards.
Cups going to launch a 3. Cups buries it in the corner.
That's a nice shot there by Cups.
He's saying something to the student section as he comes back up the court.
It was a really nice shot there by Cups. And, you know, that's definitely part of the Springboro plan tonight. Just let him shoot threes. And so far, I feel like it's worked. The offense has just struggled to keep their defense in the game.
Butler launches a 3, his first of the game.
Butler's going to knock down his first jumper of the night, and maybe that can get the Panthers going.
Cups on the other side. I thought he was going to launch that one. Kenny's going to shoot the 3. Kenny off the back of the iron, but Cups to the board.
Inside to Gagnyuk, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to get Matt Meek on that.
It's going to be the 1-and-1. Gagnyuk makes the first.
Gagnyuk with 7. Looking to make it 8. As the big man knocks down both free throws.
Wilkins checks into the game for Gagnyuk for Centerville. Pressure up the court on Butler. Brown hands off to Butler. White looking to get something inside of the paint. Greavy now in the corner, guarded by Jai. White almost lost the handle. Ball deflected out of bounds.
And Jared, Centerville makes it so hard on teams with their 2-guard starting combo with Cups and with Dang, both elite defenders. Makes it so tough on opposing teams to even get into their offense, and you've been able to see that on display here tonight.
White spin move into the paint, and he was fouled on the way up, and I don't know who they're going to call that on. It didn't look like anybody touched him. Let's take a look here.
They're going to call it on Jai, as he's going to swipe him across the elbow.
Yeah. That'll be his second. White makes the first. White misses the second, but an offensive board for Gutman. Gutman backs it down, gives it off to Greavy. Greavy can't get it to fall.
Off the iron. Tough shot there by Chase Greavy.
They got Kenny. Lobs it down low. O'Connor to Cups. Or no, that was Wilkins. There's Greenberg. He had a heck of a JV game.
And the Elks
18
might hold
points
for the last possession. Or not.
Cups going to launch the 3. Cups buries another one.
So the Elks in general haven't been shooting it too well from outside, but Gabe Cups has been knocking down.
He's hit his last 2. Brown bringing it up court. 25 seconds left here in the first half. 22-point lead. Brown almost had it knocked away. Meek gives it back. Brown, 13 seconds left. White almost lost it. 7 seconds left. Meek gives it to Brown. At the buzzer, Brown gets it to fall.
Big time shot there by Brown to take us into the break. Now maybe that can get the Panthers going.
If you're Springboro, that's got to be something to spark you. You don't go into the half under or 20-point deficit. I know it's only 19, but you hit a 3. build momentum. You get the ball to start the second half. You got to make the adjustments, and you got to, I would say if you're Springboro, you got to start driving in here and try and get fouls called to get back to the free throw line. But that one is going to do it for the first half, and we will be back for the second half of our MVCC Varsity Game of the Week, presented by Minuteman Press Kettering.
We also would like to recognize our slam dunk sponsors, City of Springboro, the Castro team at Pueblo Banker Heritage, CJ at Heating and Air, Etheridge Enterprises, Patriots Flooring, Patent Insurance, Prime ID Hydration and Wellness, Valley Real Estate, and the Henry family. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, a special performance is being set up for you for this halftime show. It's the Springboro High School Competition Cheer Squad. They are the GWAC champions and the 13-time national champions. Your Springboro Competition Cheer Squad. Good luck to your G-Walk champion, 13-time national champions. They're leaving this week to compete once more at nationals. Good luck, girls. Centerville Elks ball. Centerville leading 43-24 here at Domino's Gymnasium.
Hold on, I'll let you read it.
Original starters for both teams starting this third quarter.
All right, welcome back inside Domino's Gymnasium as we as we start the second half here of our MVCC Varsity Game of the Week, presented by Minuteman Press of Kettering. And what a turnover there for Yates. Intercepts that pass.
He was sitting there in the passing lane what seemed like for days. Yates pull up, and he's going to be short there. Nice save there by White, though.
Gutman kicks it out. Greavy going to drive in. White shoots the three. Can't get it to fall. And that's going to be a turnover there. O'Connor did not establish himself back in bounds.
Yates in transition. Use the Gutman screen.
White kicks over Greavy's going to drive in. Back up top to Butler. White dribbles in, pulls up. That shot no good, and
White unable to get that one to go, but he had a really nice first half, was really aggressive. Kind of surprised to see that one not go in.
O'Connor kicks it back over. Cup's going to drive and kicks it back out. Powell whips it across court to O'Connor, and he pulls up from inside the free throw line.
Tough shot there by O'Connor. Nice job by the Panthers running the Elks off the three-point line.
Yates kicks it to Greavy. Yates pulls up. That one's short. It might have been altered on the way up.
A little surprised there's no foul call there. That was a hard closeout there by Cups.
Springboro got to get it in. Butler bringing it up court. Butler only 5 points in this game. Kind of surprising for them.
Yeah, he hasn't taken too many shots. If you're the Panthers, you really need for for
Butler and Brown.
For Butler and then also for Yates to just be more aggressive. Got to get them on the offensive.
White's going to be fouled, and he's going to shoot two.
You got to get better output by these guys on the offensive end here in the second half. They are really their two best players. And, so far, White's doing a really nice job being aggressive. He's on his way to the line again, but he needs some more help.
A beautiful shot of our rim camera.
Substitution number 21, Penny.
White makes the first. White makes them both.
Substitution number 11.
Got the lead back to 19.
And you feel like if Springboro can get a couple stops and answer back on the offensive end and draw into this lead, I mean, Centerville hasn't played contested basketball with them yet this year. So who knows what they could do if they get down to 10. Cup's going to launch a deep three, skims off. Butler saving it from going out of bounds.
Was saved right to the Elks.
White saves it, gets the turnover, pushes it up to Yates. Yates lays it up off the glass.
He's going to cut it to 17. And yeah, Jared, just like you said, you know, if you're able to cut the lead to like 10, then the Elks might start to get tight, and then things can start to get interesting.
That one turned over. Cups almost saved it. And look at this, back-to-back turnovers for Centerville, and Springboro has a chance to cut it to 15.
So the Elks being careless with the ball here early going in the second half. Turn the ball over 4 times already.
If you're Springboro, you got to do something to get this student section back into this game.
Have to take advantage of these mistakes right now.
Inbound goes to Cups, might have poked that away.
That was definitely Cups. And then Yates does a nice job of kind of blocking the way to the ball, so Cups can't save it on its way out of bounds. Now Brown is going to be inbounding.
Brown gets it in.
Brown is going to get it across the timeline. Oh, and it's going to be deflected. And now up to Ganyuk. And he's going to miss the easy layup.
Kicks it back up top now, Cups.
Ganyuk in a very efficient offensive scorer. Shoots at 56% from the field. Surprised he missed that one. And nice look there by the point guard, Gabe Cups. Finds Powell under the rim. And Powell shot that thing so quickly.
Yates kicks over. Butler, 3 on the way. Buries it.
Malcolm Butler. He's got 8 now. 16-point game. And, man, Springboro is just a couple stops away from making this gym absolutely explode.
Powell, left wide open, gives it down low to Powell. Dang.
That right there is what you cannot do. You just can't let Dang and these other Elks, the guys who aren't the stars, you can't let them start to make an impact here in the second half.
Yates fouled on the way up. That'll be Dang's first.
Center foul number 1, Dang.
It's going to send Yates to the line.
Yates at the line. 2 shots.
Yates misses the first free throw.
Number 12, Wilkins. Springboro substitution number 24, Gutman.
And he misses a second free throw.
And Dang,
tough trip to the line there for Yates.
Dang with the rebound. O'Connor splits 2, and O'Connor's going to be fouled.
Yates a 76% free throw shooter this season, so surprising and rare to see him miss both of the free throws. Cups to inbound, gets it in quickly to Powell, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Dang. He's going to dribble it out and turn around, open jumper, knocks it in. Butler brings it up the floor quickly, and it's going to be intercepted by Connor. Excuse me, that was Kyle Kenny.
Over into the corner, Butler catch and shoot. Can't hit the 3.
Now Kenny in transition, goes to the corner.
Powell going to drive. Down low, Dang up off the glass.
And I said it in the first half, and he just continues to make the point. Dang just finds ways to just, get open, just sneaking behind the defense. You never really think about him because he doesn't shoot it a lot. But when you don't think about him and you forget about him, that's when he's going to hurt you. He was sitting down there in the low post, waiting for the drop-off pass. An easy finish there.
I mean, you take a look at a replay of that again. How do you leave somebody that wide open, even all going off a defend or going out to defend a driver coming in? Still got to at least keep yourself between your person you're defending and the rim.
Especially when he had 10 points before that basket. So, you just got to not lose your man there. And the Panthers have kind of struggled with that at times here tonight.
We remind you our MVCC Game of the Week finale for the 2022-23 season will be this Friday, as we will be at West Carrollton High School as the Stevenson Indians will, now that the score is one final, I can say the Valley champs of the Miami MVL, the West Carrollton Pirates, as they're winning their game against Greenville 63-36 with a minute and a half left.
That'll be a fun matchup every time the Indians and the Pirates come together and we are in attendance.
We at
it
least
is
get
a
an
heck of a showdown.
overtime.
Nice
Yates.
steal there by Yates. Not able to finish though. Yates nearly comes away with another steal.
Minute and a half left here in the third. Cups pulls up just inside the line. Powell, that's close to goaltending. Pushes it up court. Butler launches a three. Can't get it to fall.
I think that's the first open three that Butler's missed tonight. When you leave that guy open, he's going to knock him down every time. And Cups slicing his way to the rim.
And Yates is going to be tagged. That's going to be his fourth foul.
Maybe a little bit of frustration there by Yates. Cups goats him into the foul. I don't know if he was set.
It is Academy Award season. I would say that's Oscar worthy.
I like how you did that, Jared.
Cubs going to bring the ball back up court now. Going to be guarded by Brown now. Kenny's going to shoot the three. Brown pushes up court. In the corner three. That one was off. I believe that was number 10, Jaden Rambo from JV. Powell's going to drive in. Powell. Count the bucket.
And Powell going strong to the rim. Attacking the basket with a lot of aggression there on that play and taking a couple of defenders with him.
Powell completes the three-point play, pushes the lead up 60-31.
Brown to Butler, and there's going to be a kick ball on Dang. Looking for someone to get the ball into, and it's going to go to Brown. Guarded by Cups. Now Greavy.
Kicks over corner, White. Back up top to Brown, 13 seconds left. Brown kicks it over, turnover there, Powell picks it up. 4 seconds left, Cup's gonna have to half court heave it. Well, and they're gonna call the offensive foul, and I mean, I thought with 4 seconds left, I thought Cups was gonna have to half court heave it. There he has about 4, and he gets the shot off, inside the three-point line.
Talk about some speed by the Indiana commit.
Oh, he's going to be so much fun to watch next year at Indiana and probably for the next couple years at Indiana. So going into the fourth quarter, I would assume maybe if you're Centerville, you might start pulling some people out, letting the bench riders come in up 60-31.
Fourth quarter action coming our way here at Donovan's Gymnasium.
So as we're going to start the fourth quarter, 60-31. Elks with the large lead as Yates is going to bring it up the floor for the Panthers. Going to look for Greavy. Now he's going to get it to Greavy, who's guarded by Powell.
Now Butler has it, guarded by O'Connor. Butler's going to drive in. Kicks it back up top. White almost lost it.
Active hands there by Powell, knocks it away.
Butler thought about that three. He's going to drive. What a dump off.
Beautiful pass there by
Rambo.
Maxim Butler. And then the block there by Dang, but he gets called for the foul. He's saying Jaden Rambo to the line. Or excuse me, make that Matt
that's
Meek.
Matt Meek.
Meek's gonna knock down his first free throw of the game. You're gonna get him on the scoreboard. He's 2 for 2.
Cubs backing up Yates. Yates with 4 fouls, 5 points. Powell. He's had an eventful 9 points, we'll say.
Yeah, it hasn't been necessarily efficient. He's missed a lot of three-pointers tonight, but, you know, specifically in the first half, the Panthers were leaving all sorts of threes wide open, just making the Elks take them. And it was keeping them in the game for a while, but now the lead is ballooned to 27. Gravy with the ball, gonna find White.
Gravy gonna launch a three, and that is the first points for the senior.
And I believe that had a little bit of help from the bank. But great to see Greavy knock one down on senior night. Get himself on the scoreboard. Jai drops it off to Dang. He's not going to knock that one down. Butler brings it up the court, back the other way. Guarded by O'Connor. Hand off to Greavy. Step back. Now over to Yates. Pump fake. Yates again. Drives baseline.
What a
inside
dump
to
off
Matt
to
Meek.
Meek.
Up and one. Matt
Down there.
Meek. Tough finish there. And has a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Meek completes the three-point play, cuts it to 60-39, just under 6 minutes left in the game. Cups almost had it locked away. Kicks it back up top to Powell. Ball stolen away, pushes it up court to Yates, up to
Finds
Greavy.
And they're gonna get Greavy on the offensive foul. Dang gets in there in time. We talk about the great defense by Dang. He's always in the right spot on the defensive end. That one's close, but I think I like that call. Put refs in tough situations all the time with bang-bang plays, and every once in a while they might get one wrong.
Thursday night at Troy High School, tournament play starts.
Springboro, oh no, that was actually a Centerville timeout. Centerville taking a timeout there. Kind of surprised Centerville took a timeout there.
I guess they got to get the starters out. Maybe. As Gabe Cups walks back onto the
I
floor.
was about to say the entire starting five was out there except for Ganyuk.
Cups brings it up the floor. Gonna hand it off to O'Connor.
O'Connor down low to Powell, had it almost knocked away.
Powell never actually had possession of that, just kind of tipped it over to Cups. Powell open in the corner, doesn't get that one to go. Now to White.
Pushes it up, Yates.
That was a bad pass there by Yates.
What a block there by Yates!
Great job on the defensive end. He makes the mistake on the offensive end, turns it over on the bad pass, but he doesn't give up, rushes his way down on defense, and he saw that he made the mistake as soon as he made it. He was running down the floor before he actually made the turnover. Great anticipation there by Will Yates for a highlight block.
Excellent work there by our replay replay operator. I mean, just think, these are these kids' first time doing a high school basketball game.
And they have done an exceptional job. Cups on the attack, inside.
Cups almost got away with a walk. Powell's going to shoot the three. And look at, almost come away there, Gutman.
Powell on the attack inside, now outside. O'Connor now inside of Dang in the beautiful finish. The extra pass is just doing wonders for the Elks here tonight. And you know, when you drive and kick 4 and 5 times on a possession, you're going to wear out the defense. Makes it hard to stay in guarding position for a minute and a half, and then they just find an open guy. The Elks are just executed to perfection here tonight. Matt Meek gonna give Jerome White a break.
Ganyuk checks back in. We haven't seen him out there for a while. Cups gonna launch a three. Can't get that one to fall. Dang, the offensive rebound. Kicks back up. Cups, same spot. And can't
Same
hit it
results.
again. Powell went up for, try to slam that one in.
And Gutman with the rebound now over to Yates. In
Yates
transition, pull
pulls it
up. Too long. Now Cups in transition. Gonna pull it out just inside the three-point line. Short. Gonna be picked up by Butler in transition.
Butler
Hesitates, spin move, and they're gonna call an offensive foul. As this has gotta be an MVCC record, Jared.
offensive foul.
5 or 6 charges called, or 6 or 7 charges called in tonight's game. As a hesitation there by Butler. And I like the call. I agree. I think that Cups got set. So O'Connor going to bring it up the court. Powell with the ball. O'Connor to the corner.
Pass between Yates' legs. Dang kicks it out. Kenny down low to Ganyuk. Ganyuk
Missed another one. He's normally very efficient. He's missed a couple of bunnies tonight. Yates, beautiful crossover.
Move on, gets it to fall.
And Yates has such a nice handle on the ball, such a strong dribbler. Great crossover there. Able to open himself up for the mid-range jumper. Ball moves around. Kenny inside the line. No good. Rebounded by Dang. Out to Powell. That three no good. Gutman with the rebound. Now Yates. Uses a screen by Meek. Corner to Greavy, and now back to Yates. Goes to Meeks. Meeks finds Yates in the corner. Three.
Yates
got that
one. Yates has the last 5 points.
Yates done a really nice job here in the second half. Cross court to Powell. And Powell he looked like he was trying to posterize somebody on that one. Loses the ball.
That's going to go out of bounds off of Springboro.
Number 23, White.
So I've just been told that Fairmont and Wayne are going into triple overtime, tied at 58.
Not too many times you hear about triple overtime.
And I'll let you watch how Jamison Roundtree for the Firebirds got it there. Here's a three by Greavy. Greavy can't get it to fall, but he was fouled.
Foul number 1, Dang. His fourth, team 7. Greavy will be at the line for 3 shots.
So Greavy, it's going to be his last time playing here in the Domino's Gymnasium. He's got 4 points right now.
Centerville substitution, number 24, Guy, along with number 3, Powell. Centerville substitution, number 22, Whitworth.
Gonna knock down the third. So he's now got 5. And they're going to pull him out of the game. That's going to be a
Standing ovation there from the Springboro student section and the Springboro fans as Greavy. I don't know if that's the last Greavy, but it's at least the last one that's on the rosters.
Give it time. We'll find another one.
The Greavies are going to start having kids. These Greavy kids are going to start having kids, and it'll get there eventually.
Our kids are going to be calling Greavy games.
Under a minute left. Yates step back. Can't get it to fall. White trying to fight for that loose board, and
Kenny's going to get the board and bring it up the floor for the Elks.
Kenny pushes it cross court. O'Connor.
Good point for Kenny.
Kenny gets the bucket to fall. White. Surprised they didn't call that foul. Kenny put the shoulder into him and he took a 2-step back. And Powell's going to get the rebound, and they are not going to call any foul to finish the game. And I think it's safe to say the player of the game is going to be number 1, Emmanuel Dang for the Elks. Put on a performance in the second half. Really, that the start of the fourth is really where Centerville started to strengthen the lead again. And that really a 14-point performance. I don't know how much Cups finished with, but wasn't much more.
Yeah, really nice performance tonight by Emmanuel Dang. We talk about him all the time and the great defense that he brings to this team. Really helps set the culture here for the Elks. And then on the offensive end, when you are able to get 14 points out of Emmanuel Dang, that's just all gravy. I mean, he's a great player. Had a really nice night.
And that's going to do it for here. We're going to give a huge shout out, thank you to the kids from West Carrollton and Fairmont High School for volunteering their time and getting the experience they need for their classes. And we will see you all Friday night in our Game of the Week finale as the Stebbins Indians will take on the West Carrollton Pirates. Signing off for Jared Bergstrom, Andy Horton, and the rest of Miami Valley Communications crew. We'll see you Friday.
That's all, folks.